so much for joining me today. It's going to be a beautiful stretch and strengthening for the low back. So, if you struggle with back pain, it's just going to be a beautiful flow for you. We're going to start this one just laying down on our backs. We're going to have our feet on the mat with our knees up in a bridge prep position. So, go ahead and meet me on your mat. If you would like to have a blanket under your back here and your shoulders, go ahead and grab that. Once you get here, we're just going to make sure we can feel for those heels and then just bring the palms beside of your body, face down on the mat. Begin to breathe consciously here. Nice, steady inhales and slow and controlled exhales. We'll just take a few rounds of breath, feeling that back connected to the earth here. I'll take one more round of breath together. Beautiful. You can leave your hands where they are. We're just going to slowly lift through the hips here. And exhale, we'll release slowly. Inhale, we'll lift, starting from the tailbone, lifting all the way up. And then on the exhale, we're just slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming back to the mat. So inhale lifts you, and the exhale brings you back down. Inhale, lift, and exhale back down. Inhale, lift, exhale down. On our next lift, if you'd like, you could interlace your hands under your back. I'm just going to hold this bridge for 2 breaths. Really engage in the glutes and the thighs, pulling the knees together. We're going to go and take the hands overhead and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering back down to the mat. Let's go ahead and take those knees left to right, nice windshield wiper action. Slowly, we're not rushing this, feeling that low back whenever you pull that outer leg down more. You're going to hug the knees into the chest. We're going to keep the head on the mat at first, and we're just pulling the knees towards the chest. Feeling those hip flexors. Stretching that psoas. And now we'll lift the head round through the spine. Beautiful stretch of the back here. And breathing. You can bring your head back to the mat, hands on the knees, and we're just going to rock left to right, really massaging that low back here. Gentle movement, getting that blood flowing. And while we have our hands on our knees here, let's go ahead and take circles. So we'll open up and then bring them back together. We'll do 3 times one way. And then we'll reverse that circle to go the other way. Very nice. Go ahead and hug those knees again. If you're into rocking and rolling, this would be a lovely time to rock and roll up into a seated position. We're going to send the left leg long. We're going to bring the right leg over left. And if this is enough for you, you're just going to stay here, flexing the left foot towards your face. If it feels good, you can walk the upper body forward, hinging from the hips. Coming back to the breath here. If you're feeling tightness in that lower hamstring, we're just imagining that breath, feeling up that muscle, all the nerves, and allowing it to give it oxygen, new life. And of course, on our exhales, we begin to let go of all of the things that no longer serve us. Having that focus on the breath. Well, I'll take one more round of breath here. Slowly, we'll peel ourselves up. We'll take that right leg out long, and then we'll wrap this left leg around the right. Nice inhale in the seated position. Once again, if this feels good for you, just flexing that right foot towards the face. And if you want to go a step further, you can walk the upper body forward, hinging from the hips. Using that directional breath to get us through this tight spot I've got us in. Thinking kind, positive thoughts to the self here. Take one more round of breath here. And slowly peeling back up. We're going to bring both feet to the mat, knees pointed up. Just hugging and allowing our head to drop over here, getting a nice stretch through the back. Tapping back into the breath. Slowly peeling up. We're going to bring the feet to the side. Hands come to the front of the mat. And we're going to send the legs back. So we're going to come onto our bellies here slowly, no rush. Hands are under our shoulders here. We're going to do a few rounds of cobra. So on an inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. exhale, we fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, we lift. And fold. Beautiful job. Let's just shake the hips left to right there. And we're going to push through the hands to push back into a child's pose. You don't have to take a wide leg, but I would challenge you to take the legs a little wider than hip width apart to release through that low back, and then walk your hands forward to really get a nice stretch here. Tapping back into the breath. Slowly, we'll peel up. We're going to come in for cow legs. So we're going to start with the left leg on the bottom. So the left leg is bent, and then we're just going to bring the right bent leg over. If you can stack the knees, perfect. If not, wonderful. We're just trying to feel the sensation in this outer right hip. It's going to look different for everyone. And we're just going to be here for 3 rounds of breath, so we're not keeping you here too long. Maybe closing the eyes down here and really feeling into your body. One more round of breath. Perfect. If you've been here long, you know I love the twisty twizzle. We're going to stop halfway through it and do a wide-legged fold, or a semi-wide-legged. So bringing the upper body forward. Feet come to the mat, and then we're going to twist around. So you're facing the back of the mat in a forward fold. Your feet are probably off of the mat, and that's okay. Just inhaling, we lift halfway. And exhale, we hinge from the hips to fold forward. We're just going to take a few rounds of breath here. One more round. Beautiful. Walking the hands back front and then towards the left. So we're coming back around. So now right leg's on the bottom, left leg's on the top. Sitting up nice and tall here. Same thing as the other side. Just 3 rounds of breath here. Maybe closing the eyes down, going inward here. Take one more round of breath together. Very nice. So we're just going to release that wrap, bring the feet to the mat, hands behind us. Let's take that windshield wiper with our upper bodies up here, noticing the difference from when we were reclined. And just going side to side a few times here. I hope that low back is starting to feel better for you. Very nice. We're going to come back down to our mats on our back. We're coming in for recline pigeon. So we're going to bring this right ankle under the left knee. We're going to interlace our hands behind this left leg, using the right elbow to push against that right leg to deepen the stretch in that outer right hip. We're just going to be here for 5 rounds of breath. Got one more round. We're going to go ahead and allow that left leg to plant onto the mat, and this right leg up towards the ceiling here. So this is one of my absolute favorite ways to stretch the low back. If you don't like the left knee up, you can go ahead and release it all the way down. Choice is yours. And we're just going to grab behind this leg somewhere. It doesn't matter where we're grabbing from. We're just pulling this right leg towards our body in nice little slow pulses. And once you feel good, you can find some stillness here. Flexing that right foot towards your face. We're going to go ahead and open this leg out to the right. So just wherever it falls over there, let it go, let it be. Continuing the flex of the foot. Maybe trying to straighten that leg, just seeing how it feels here. It's amazing how much our legs can really grip our lower back and create pain. So we want to get these legs nice and stretched out. Beautiful. We're going to wrap this right leg around the left. If you are into eagle legs, take them. Arms into a T, and we're going to allow them to drop over towards the left. Taking your gaze towards your right hand. Really filling up that abdominal area with your breath here. You should feel this in your low back, probably in your upper body. Just breathe. We'll all take one more round of breath together here. Beautiful job. We're slowly going to peel those legs back to the center, unravel them, and we're hopping to the other side. So repositioning yourself, bringing this left foot under this right knee, and when it feels good, you can pick it up and interlace your hands behind that right leg, using this left elbow to push against this left knee. Breathing. I'll take one more round of breath here. And slowly releasing the interlace. allowing that right foot to come to the mat. Send your left leg up, flex the foot towards the face, and just grab this leg anywhere you can and start with those nice pulses, just pulling that leg towards your body. And when it feels good, you can find stillness here. Continuing to flex that foot towards face. And you can open that leg out to the left side. Maybe trying to straighten it, just seeing what that feels like. Beautiful job. Coming back to center and wrapping that left leg around the right. Maybe finding that eagle wrap if you want. Hands into T or arms into T. And allow the legs to drop over towards the right. Gaze goes towards that left hand here. Tapping back into the breath, making sure you're filling your belly up with the air. Trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. We'll all take one more round of breath together here. And on the next inhale, we unravel, coming back, hugging those knees into the chest here. And we're going to send the legs into a cobbler. So we're coming in for a recline cobbler. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the heart space here. If it feels better, you can take your feet to the outer edges of the mat and allow the knees to drop in. Whichever feels better on that low back, I challenge you to do what feels good here. and bring the awareness back to the body here. Deepening the breath, rolling into a fetal position. And slowly we'll push up and we'll all meet in a comfortable seat. Hands at heart center. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. May you receive all the benefits of today's practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please comment below. Let me know how you like this flow. Give me a like and a share. I appreciate it so much. As always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.